Hello, my name is Rodney Patrick. I'm a student in EDM 310 at the University of South Alabama, and this is my final reflection video. Before EDM 310, there were a lot of things that I really didn't know how to do. Some of those include Twitter, Skype, blogging. That was a huge thing in our class, blogging. How to effectively peer review and peer edit, connecting with other people. Our class really did a lot of this for us and taught us how to do it. Now, after this class, I have a network of people all over the world I can communicate with for future resources. And this class really helped me out a lot with that. One thing that we did was Twitter. We could use that to communicate with each other. Also show our appreciation for people who blogs we've looked at and commented on. And also, it helped us build a network. We had this thing in class called a personal learning network. That was basically our own resources and teaching us how to build resources with other teachers and students. And basically, that's another thing that will help us out in the future. Also, with blogging and commenting, we were able to connect with other people around the world. I had a student in Australia whom I had to comment on. We were in the World Blogging Challenge. And I commented on her blog for 3 weeks, and she actually emailed me back and forth a few times, and just to show her appreciation for me commenting on her blog. So by doing that, I know what we did in our class touched the lives of others, and that also helps inspire me to want me to be an educator, but also be the best that I can, because her showing appreciation, she was actually one of the only students that ever showed appreciation to me and a fellow classmate of mine. She even mentioned us in one of her blog posts, thanking us for commenting on her stuff. And that was all the way in Australia, so that just shows you how much of an impact we have. So that's another thing I'm now able to do. I know how to network with people all over the world. And through blogging, it's a lot easier. Another thing is Skype. We can use Skype now to communicate with others and collaborate. Another thing that is a major thing that we learned about was Google Docs and how easy it makes things now. With Google Docs, I didn't know that you can actually make Word sheets or PowerPoint spreadsheet. I thought that could only be done through Microsoft, and now that I know about Google Docs, how much easier it is, and it's actually free. So it's something that powerful, and for it to be free is a major thing that we can use. I actually use that in one of my other assignments, and it's a lot easier because I can make a PowerPoint here in my room, and then if I have to print it in class, I don't have to bring a laptop or I don't have to bring a flash drive or anything. I can just go to class, log into a computer, log into my email, and there it is. I don't have to worry about carrying it around. Also now, after EDM 310, I've become a lot more technologically savvy. I know how to use technology better and how to use it at its best. This class was really a learning experience, and although it took a lot of time, I'm glad to say that I learned a lot, especially with things like Google Docs and stuff. Also with blogging. It taught us how to really use technology and integrate it into classrooms and how we could use it in our very own classroom. So this class was a very good learning experience. Another thing that we learned was smartboards, how to effectively use smartboard. We've had 2 or 3 projects on it, and smartboards have really become a great thing. I love smartboards now. There's so much you can do, and it also makes the classroom more interactive for students. And students, I learned in this class that when students are more into what they're learning, they're more enthused about it. It makes it easier for them to learn. Instead of memorizing what you tell them and then burping it back at you. So really they're learning, but not just remembering. And when they learn, test scores increase. They're happier, they're more interactive, they actually want to come, they're more eager. So I learned that basically if students are interactive in what they're doing, it helps them learn easier. And another thing is that we should encourage creativity and curiosity in our students, because if they're not curious about what they're learning, then they're not going to want to learn. My name is Rodney Patrick, and that was my final reflection video.